girls, fearless guys. It's your fearless girls leader, Dr. T. How about you take a moment, tag somebody, tell somebody, share it on your timeline, and let everybody know that it's time for the Fearless Fridays Nugget. Tell somebody that they need to be on. I want you to take a moment and share it on your timeline. Tag at least 3 people that you know would take a fearless journey with you. Even if it's a little risky, they would take it with you. I want you to tag at least 3 people. Let them know they need to tune in for the Nugget tonight. For the Nugget tonight, I want to talk to you all tonight. Our Nugget is it is time to elevate. Time to elevate. Now, yes, it is in direct correlation with our trip to Panama, July 17th through the 22nd. And I don't want you to miss not one bit of this. I'm telling you, this is going to be worth the investment. And we have put out the information for the hotel. And let me just tell you, the hotel is good. The hotel is dope. And it is such a boss price. We've negotiated an incredible price, and you will get all of that information with your registration. But we'll talk about that in a moment. I want us to talk about the whole idea of elevating. Yes, that's right. Put it in the timeline. Time to elevate. It is time to elevate. Now, when we think about the idea of elevating, we know, like, if, one of the things I was having a conversation with our family today, and we were talking about when we were in Denver, and that is affectionately known as the Mile High City. And one of the reasons that, Denver, Colorado in and of itself is talked about is the elevation of it, and how the elevation causes things to feel different. Your breathing is different. There's a lot to the idea of elevation. And so when we talk about elevate, it's really, really multifaceted, but I immediately think about going higher, and so when we think about the Mile High, like, Denver Broncos, it's in the Mile High Stadium, we talk about the Mile High. And I just want you to really think that thing through when we talk about elevate. It is time to go higher. And I want you to know that it is time for you to go higher. It is time. Now listen, and I can sympathize with anyone who feels like you talking about going higher. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Well, that's why you need this time to elevate. And I can assure you that this is going to be worth your investment. The life that you want to live, it is going to help you get there. So yes, it's time. It is time. It's time to go higher. And I want you to understand, when we think about elevating, it's going higher. I think about raising the bar. In fact, some of you, it's time for you to challenge yourself to do more. Time for you to challenge yourself to do more. You've been in this space too long. You've been in this space long enough. It is time for you to make a real adjustment. And so I want you to think about the fact that maybe you don't feel like you're drowning. If you feel like you're drowning, it's time to elevate. If you've been in the same space, you just kind of, what's next? Where am I going? What am I doing? Is this all there is? It's time to raise the bar. And I want you to be excited about that, because I'm telling you, God's going to meet us in Panama City, Panama, so that you can truly, truly experience this elevate. It's time to go to the next level. I can assure you of that without a shadow of a doubt, because it's time for you to step into greatness. It's time for you to go to the next level, and elevate is going to help you get there. So I want you to screenshot that flyer there with the QR code. I want you to hit that QR code, and I want you to register. Now, before you do it, let me talk about it. Let's talk about this nugget for a little bit, because by the time we finish this nugget, I'm going to give you a promo code to get $50 off the registration. So when we think about that, we think go higher. We think raise the bar. When you think about elevating, it's time to improve. I got to elevate my game. I got to get better. I have to improve. Somebody put improve in the timeline because I want you to have an expectation for improvements to take place in your life. And then another thing I think about is advancement. When we talk about elevating, advancing is one of those things that we definitely have an expectation for when we talk about elevating. I'm ready to advance. Time to move forward. If you have felt stuck, if you have felt like you've been in a mundane place, it is time for you to elevate. And I can assure you that you want to meet me in Panama City, Panama. Now, listen, we're not talking about Florida. We're going to Central America. You got to dust off your passport. That's all a part of this elevate. It's going to take you into in an arena where you're going to be able to really see some things different. And let me tell you, now listen to me closely. If you have had some challenges that you have not been able to shake since 2020, you need to meet me in Panama City, Panama, because it's time to elevate. And I'm ready for you to have that promotion as well. So when I think about elevating, I think about promotion. I think about being promoted. It's funny. The majority of my grandchildren are here with us at this moment. And we were having a discussion. I was having a discussion with them yesterday about the grades that they're in. We went to a special presentation with our oldest grandson today at school. And, they're on the cusp of being out for the summer. But one of the things that I was thinking about is the fact that they're going to another grade. And it's like, it just seems like yesterday that they were all babies and not in school. But now they are continuing to be promoted. And so after the special presentation, we went for lunch and we were talking about how all of my grandchildren are about to elevate. They're about to be in a different position. And so I want you to understand that just like kids go to another level in being promoted, you go to the next grade. It's time to move forward. It is time for you to move forward. Listen to me closely. You need to meet me in Panama City, Panama, July 17th through the 22nd. Why? Because it's time for you to elevate. It is time for you to step into greatness, and I want you to be there. And this registration, it is pennies compared to what you are going to leave there with. So I want you to be ready to hear some things that's going to help take you to the next level. Now, like I said, the theme is elevate. It's stepping into greatness. And one of the things that I am really, really looking forward to is for those who are in attendance to break some barriers, to build some confidence. And I want to just simply say it like this. It's time for you to accelerate successfully. It's time for you to have some acceleration that is successful. And I don't want you to feel like you're stuck in a rut, marking time. When I tell you meeting me in Panama is going to really, really help you. This retreat, this getaway, it is designed for you to step into your full potential. It is designed for you to accelerate professionally. It is designed for you to accelerate personally. And I'm ready for you to embrace a different level of confidence and a different level of what your purpose is. So that's why tonight's nugget is simply, it is time to elevate. Yes, it's time. So I'm looking forward to it, and I want you to make this investment in yourself. Now, you see, the registration is $475. I have a discount code for you, but listen, you got to use that discount code within the next day because that discount code is going away. When you go and you scan the QR code and you go to the registration link, after you fill out all of your information, when you get to the end and it is time to pay, I want you to put Dr. T in the promo code. If you put Dr. T in the promo code, that is going to give you a $50 discount. Now, I cannot tell you that this discount is going to come back. In fact, registration is closing in May. So I need you to understand you got to do your registration quickly because our registration is going to close in May. But I want you to take the time to really think this through and invest in yourself. So again, you want to use Dr. T, DRT, just like that, in the promo code, and that is going to give you a $50 discount on the registration. And when I tell you, you will be happy with the hotel, and the prices for the hotel are crazy dope. So you can listen, the price for the hotel is so good that you can really pay to have your own room. You can. Now, if you want to share rooms with somebody, you got a girlfriend you want to take, if your husband is coming with you. Now, your husband won't be in our sessions, but you will be able to see Panama with your husband. And let me tell you, the Panamanian food is amazing. Shopping is good. The hotel is good. You will not regret going to Panama City, Panama with me, July 17th through the 22nd. So I want you to get yourself prepared because you, like I said, you're going to love the hotel. And what's going to happen is the price of your hotel, we have successfully negotiated that price will include you having breakfast daily. And for the sessions, ladies, you eat with me for lunch. Your lunch is a part of your registration. So I'm like, man, I tell you, listen, I'm seeing people saying the rates are awesome. The prices are great. Yes, they are. So take a moment, go scan the QR code, register, use DRT, Dr. T as your promo code and get that $50 off. Now, I'm telling you, you got to use this promo code within the next day. It is worth it. And let me just kind of encourage you from this perspective as well. Go ahead and do the registration because once you register, you're going to go, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it later. No. Procrastination is rebellion in slow motion. Just go ahead and make it happen right now because it is time for you to elevate. And I can assure you that it is time for you to go higher. It is time for you to raise the bar. It is time for you to improve, advance, promote, accelerate. I'm looking forward to you meeting me in Panama City, Panama, July the 17th through the 22nd. And I can assure you, you will not regret it. I want you to be prepared to really have some discoveries as it relates to your purpose. I want you to discover your why. I want you to align your life with your passions and see some things start to come to pass for you. This is going to be a time of personal growth. It's going to give you an opportunity to break those self-imposed limits. And it's going to give you an opportunity to cultivate a mindset of success. And it's going to give you a time to rest as well, because we have restful time as well. Now, we have a blast. We have a great time. And you will have some time where you can rest. But I'm ready for you to leave. When you leave Panama, I want you to be ready to leave with a different level of confidence. I want you to be able to walk away where you know you're owning your power. You're embracing your self-worth. You have silenced all of the self-doubt that you have ever had. It's time for you to elevate. And I just want you to be ready for that acceleration that I keep talking about, July 17th through the 22nd. So I want you to be there because I'm going to give you some proven strategies on how to fast track yourself to move forward and accelerate, to go higher, to raise the bar, to improve, advance, and promote. I'm ready for it. And you can see I'm super, super excited and you don't want to miss it. So one last time, I want to give you an opportunity to scan that QR code and I want you to go and register. Now listen, this is where you tell your girlfriends that they need to be with you. Ladies who are married, if your husband wants to go with you, you can definitely take your husband with you. It is going to be worth the trip and you're going to get some good food. You're going to see some great things. Panama is very historical and we're going to be talking about that. And you're going to get to see the Panama Canal. You definitely want to see the Panama Canal. So I'm excited about it and I want you to be excited about it. I'm really, really looking forward to you meeting me in Panama, July 17th through the 22nd. Now that code, like I said, it expires tomorrow. So you definitely want to go ahead and get that registration and save $50. Now, I'll tell you this, your registration is still a boss price. Because when I tell you, your registration really is a boss price. You're getting a serious, serious deal on the registration, and I can assure you that it's going to be worth your investment. So I want you to meet me in Panama City, Panama. Dust off your passport. Let's get there. Let's do it. You know, as I always say, girls with dreams, they become women with vision. Register today. I'll see you all very, very soon. Grace and peace. Bye.